Saturday morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you're all well. First and foremost, that's the main thing. Hopefully you got some really beautiful weather. We've got beautiful weather today here in Minnesota, so very, very exciting. It's been a long time coming. So we are gonna be going racing today, so that's really, really cool to go get to the track. And then we are going to get some stuff done here real quick in the morning. Figured we'd make a quick little video here, show some things that came in the mail, and we'll get the printers fired off so they can sit and print all dang day while we're gone, and we'll go from there. So it's looking to be a very good day. So let's get on with this video. We're gonna turn this camera around right after these fine words of the supporters of this channel, and we'll be right back at it. Hang tight, everybody. Alrighty, thanks to those great supporters again. It means a lot when you have companies and stuff like that that really go out there and they support the content creators and many others that are in the modeling community. And that goes for all forms of hobbies, for that matter, whether it's RC. I've been very blessed to even work with quite a few people in RC and in big car stuff too. So it goes a long ways as a racer and as a builder and all that stuff. So it means a lot. So today's what came in the mail, basically shop update. Let's flip this camera around and we'll show you what we got. All right, so this is what showed up in the mail. My good buddy Josh over there, I think he's took this a little too far with the pizza box thing, and he actually sent me a pizza. I don't know what's going on over at BCG, but yep, no, just kidding, everybody. Pretty funny though. I got my order from Josh Reese or BCG Resins, and we got the cool new Nova 4-link back half, and again, he's got instruction sheets to help guide you through this process. This is a perfect timing with the Pro Street Everything group build that him and Chris Bill over at Scale Speed Garage have put together. So I figured this is awesome. Let's get this unboxed and see what we've got here in the box. We have the whole back half kit, which I'm quite surprised that it fit in this little pizza box, but it does. Again, with everything that Josh is doing, the clarity is just remarkable on these parts. This resin is a really nice resin. I definitely gotta try this resin and see what the results are. I mean, the parts that he produces is just phenomenal. I love them. So that there's the tubs and the main back half, and this is all simulated off of like the AMT Nova kit. But I think Chris has made some great improvements on putting some of the registers and things like that to where this can be used both with his leaf spring package and the 4-link package. So that's the way the files are set up. So if you become a member of Scale Speed Garage and you have a printer, you can get these file packs where you can print this thing with a leaf spring suspension or the 4-link suspension. This one here is going to be in the file pack 2, part 2, where it has all the multiple adjustments of center sections and the front clip. So you can literally, this chassis is designed, if you get the printed files, to where you can edit the length of the wheelbase in multiple ways. The whole main section for different bodies, and then also with the front adjusters. I don't have my front clip handy at the moment, but I have printed one off, and you can literally move the front spindle center line on the chassis as well to get it to fit your wheelbase of whatever body you're using. And of course, if you're 3D printing too, you can go in there and you can edit this width yourself in your settings to fit your bodies as well. So they really have done a great job thinking all this stuff through. And I was very excited to see that that Josh sent me one of these kits. Probably going to use it in something. I need to figure out what I want to do here with the group build. I have not officially announced getting into the Pro Street Everything group build, but I definitely think I'm going to. So what we got here, which these are some very small parts. These are all the rod ends and 4-link mounts that go into the chassis. There's your mounts. There's all your rod ends for the 4-link suspension. Really nicely done. Can't imagine how many of them probably broke off the build plate. When you get into these small parts like this, it's very, very hard. We've got a bunch of different coil shocks here at different compression heights, so you can set your ride height however it is that whatever you're trying to achieve, which is very cool that they've got it like that. Now this is something here that I thought was kind of a clever deal that they did with the rear end housing here. And I don't know if you guys watched the episode that we had Chris Bell and them on the AMC show, and he was talking about this Nova kit. So the third member is separate, and it's got register holes in here so that you can locate the axle tubes, and you can see it's kind of like a key slot, and they give you basically a bunch of different axle tubes at different lengths, so that you can get the wheelbase, the width of your track, correct per whatever your body is. I'm trying to get these things out. I'll get one out to show you, but I'll show you what the whole bag has. So the whole bag has, it has the center pumpkin there. That's where your gear section is, but then it has a bunch of different axle tubes with the brackets on it, and they're all in different lengths so that you can set the length of your rear end, whatever the width of your vehicle is. So that is really cool. And so basically on the bracket side here, if my camera will focus, there we go. It has that key slot in there so that goes in a certain way to the rear end housing, like so. Come on, camera. And then your brackets all line up with your shock mounts, etc. There we go. Very nicely done, very well thought out and designed. That's going to make a lot of modelers' lives easy when pro streeting or tubbing out, as the old 80s, 90s terms was, tubbing the car out. So much more easier. This is so very well thought out on this product. This file design, the whole 9 yards. I mean, really well done. You got to give those guys kudos. They've definitely done their homework. Let's show these pictures again so you guys get a better view of what I'm talking about there. So that's with all the bars, the shocks, the rear end put together at whatever desired length that you would want. There's the exploded view of all the parts and pieces that are coming in this kit. And then, of course, there we go, another fully built, assembled view from the side shot there, so you get a glimpse of it. Really, really cool. So the fact is, some people might be going, well, why are all the rod links separate? Well, you have to do that to get your desired height, because every car is going to be a little different, or your stance that you want to do has to do that. So if it was one piece like the kits, the model kits have them, you would never get the ride height without doing a bunch of cutting. So very, very cool. I'm loving this. Definitely got to figure out what body I want to do for the Pro Street everything. And we will definitely use this kit here for that group build to help support, of course, Scale Speed Garage in the designing of this great product. And of course, if you want to purchase this product because you don't have a printer, you got to go over and see our boy Josh over at VCG Resins, and he will definitely take good care of you. He is, if not anything, one of the best customer representatives in the game right now, in my opinion. He does a really good job of taking care of all his customers, and he does a lot for his own community model groups as well. So go over there, see Josh over here at VCG Resins. You won't be disappointed. And if you've got a 3D printer and you like to print your own stuff, well, then you can go get that file pack from Scale Speed Garage. So let's turn this guy around. So there you have it. Another great shop update. Really appreciate the package from Josh. That's a really neat kit. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really cool kit. I mean, pizza box, Josh, you gotta admit that was pretty clever. No, I'm just kidding. I really appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna use that. I definitely gotta, when I get back tomorrow, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here for the group build. Got to do something cool with Pro Street build, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So I want to do something different. I agree. I was on the Facebook page the other day. If you guys aren't familiar with that, go over to VCG Resins, and you'll see some of that stuff too. I think Scale Speed Garage has also got his page up too. And then the Pro Street Everything group build, you can enter there. And Chris made a comment about, hey, we always see Chevelles and Camaros and Novas and stuff like that being Pro Streeted. Let's see something different. And I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. So I've seen a couple other entries of what some people have said they're going to Pro Street, and I'm very excited to see how those come out. That's really cool. And I got to come up with something that's kind of different too, that you don't see being Pro Streeted too a lot anyhow. But we'll figure that out here shortly, and we'll let you all go back to having fun, hopefully getting some bench time in, or going to a local track or something like that. Have a lot of fun. Maybe you're going to check out an RC race. Who knows? Oh, and thanks. I was shocked that we got some answers already for the community question that I put out there from last week. Really cool. I really appreciate that a ton. That means a lot to me personally, that you actually watch this crap to begin with. But thank you very much, everybody, and I hope you all have a great day. See you on the next one, everybody. Bye-bye.